what's going on YouTube? Hey, Aaron here, back in the Worcester. Just getting a few videos in these ships before Wargaming steals them from my port. And let's talk about Legendary Tier. This is going to be more of an informative one. Also, a quick gameplay tip, too. I'll be calling stuff out as I see it. So, we spawn on this side, 1 Yamato, 2 Yamatos. So we do not have any close range support. We do have a Fletcher on the far left flank. Always check the board. We have a Shima and a Kabervosk. That highlights one of the problems with Legendary, is they have... I don't understand why they mix... It would not be that difficult to match Legendary Destroyers against each other with how many there are in the game. My Kleber video should highlight the Destroyer problem that we have and the lack of cruisers in the game. Right now we only have 1. Now this is the other one, obviously, but it's not in the game yet. Wargaming just gave me a week to test it, and today's the last day. Happy Memorial Day. Hopefully the stream looks clear. We're checking it. Yeah, it looks clear. So right now we're going to go ahead and nose up to this island. We can lob this over here. We don't have any spots really. Okay, so it looks like the Sean 3000 has somewhat of a clue of, you know, game concept and things like that. He's calling that he's spotted, which tells me there's a destroyer or another ship out there. Or just a plane, because his detection is a million. Go ahead and take a cheeky shot on this Yamato. So we were detected. It tells us there's definitely a destroyer or another cruiser within that circle there, or in that gap. Now, obviously, it's probably one of the 2 destroyers, and we have RPF, which is telling us the closest ship is indeed right in front of us. And because we're running Ingenious or whatever perk it is, we've got 5 ships targeting us right now, so we're just going to go ahead and go undetected. Although we did just get a double fire in the sky. So actually, if we can lob it, the island symbol is telling us that we cannot lob it. I don't think that's the ship that's detecting us, but... Yep, it's not. There's a destroyer in Bravo Cap. We saw the cap getting contested. A waste of a Hydro there, but I popped it kind of expecting... Hello. Alright, well, because he showed himself, we're going to go ahead and radar. We're going to get all guns on target. No torpedoes in the water. We are going to give up broadside here, but I think it's going to be worth it. There's a fire on that Yamato that put out the fire earlier. Now we need maximum DPM on this guy. Again, we are giving up broadside, but that's the only way to get all guns on target. Good shot, Sean. And that should be a Shima dead off the board. Okay, good work. Good work, Vishnu. Now we're going to go ahead and reposition. RPF is showing us there's 3 ships over there. We have a good middle presence. Left looks okay. Now we need to watch for crossfires. Oh, we're actually undetected here, so we're just going to DPM for a moment. Again, we need to watch for crossfires. It looks like they're pushing all the way around, so... We're just going to reposition in the back of the map while still crossfiring and trying to set fires, and just different Yamatos. Map awareness is one of the most important things that a lot of players do not have. I feel like people just sail around without a clue in the world what they're doing. They just look at a ship and then that's the one they shoot at. Right now, there's not a true better target to shoot at. We got the destroyer off the board right away, which is a huge advantage for our team. Unfortunately, our destroyer went toe-to-toe with a Kaba. It looks like I wasn't paying attention at that point in time, and he lost. In the meantime, there's a strong push on this flank, so we're going to support our Yama. He's doing the right thing here. I don't really recommend going around that island by yourself, but he did, and he got caught. He didn't get caught, but he got pushed by 3 ships, so now he's doing the correct thing. Now, if we do not support this play, then this Yama... he'll have died for nothing. So you got to realize when you're losing a flank, because now these guys have crossfires on all of our middle push right here. Utilizing island cover, though, we can really just DPM the crap out of these guys. And guys, while the Worcester would be pretty useful as a agile type cruiser, the American cruisers are made for their DPM, especially the light cruisers. So I will show you guys my build after the game. So using them for agility and stuff like that, it's a waste in my personal opinion. Now, we didn't back up in time, so we got detected, and we might pay for it here. We're going to try and angle. We do have 32mm armor, I believe, on the stern as well. Yeah. So our team is doing a fantastic job of throwing themselves away. How do I want to play this now? I didn't expect that guy to turn broadside and just go down like a sack of... like a sweet muffin. Their guns are going to be turned. See if we can get out of this without taking too much damage. The Monarch is going to be in my detection. He does have AP loaded. Try and turn out of it. An agile build would be helpful here, but hopefully we can just... Yep. We actually... No, they took a pen, but it's fine. Yep, our team is throwing very hard. We're going to try and burn this Turpitz. Hopefully he doesn't have will. Hopefully he's running hide with running the scissors. And that will remove any will from the Monarch and also guns off the board. Go ahead and start our heal. You can get a little bit more out of your heal if you wait a bit, but if we're getting gunned down like this by 2 battleships, use the heal. Now, this is one of the problems with the Worcester, is lack of true firepower. The Cleveland could get 6 guns on target right now as opposed to the 4 with the Worcester. And this is a little bit of the problem with her firing angles, but I think I can manage it. If I could hit a target. Can we start a fire, please? We got him triple fired. Now, there we go. He has a damage gun back. Okay, so the Monarch is actually focused on someone else. Sean, dude, this guy is a hero right now. Now, if it battleship, even if it battleship at this range gives you a broadside, you should definitely take it just like that. 3,500 damage of penetration damage, which is less healable than fire damage, to my knowledge, I believe, for most ships. Again, we are being targeted by 1. Fire and flooding, you can heal 90 to 100% for most ships. Penetration is like 50, I think, and then Citadel damage is only like 10 on most ships. And good shot by Sean. We're gonna try and finish off this Monarch here. Turpitz is shooting at us, but uniquely German accuracy is in our favor. This could hurt. Yep, that was a mistake. I stayed broadside for too long, trying to focus the Monarch there, and okay. Even slightly angled, just you're going to take penetrations, but it's better than a Citadel, so... Again, our team is, like I said, uniquely, not uniquely, our team has done what they normally do on a Sunday afternoon and thrown this game harder than, But now that these battleships have separated, we can single them out. And there's the border. Great. Gonna turn away. I don't like doing this, but it's a strategy that's done to me often, so I'm gonna do it. You can just, when you border hump like this, you break the laws of physics and really just kind of trudge along here at such a unique velocity. It's not full speed, you can see. It throws off people's aims, and I hate when people to me, but when Monarch there. Yeah, we're probably dead. We gave our team a fighting chance, decent DPM, we did our job as a radar cruiser, got the destroyer. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal it, because fuck it, why not?
Problem solved, sir.
It's the problem with our team not really reading the map, though, is they failed to realize this push. We tried to help our enemy team. There's she. That's all she wrote. Tell the cookie crumbles. 126k, 270 target hits, 9 fires, 3 defends. An average game in my opinion, but we'll see what the scoreboard says and we'll finish out the game. To me, this Mogami is just incredibly out of position. I don't know what happened on this flank, so we can't judge what he did. There are a lot of dead ships all over the map. But you see the cap control right now, it's these two to these two, and that's usually how it ends up on this map. If these guys are paying attention more, we could have got crossfires and helped our team out in the middle a lot sooner, and this would have allowed us to prevent this push that happened on the right side. There were 3 ships over here, so this should have been a mismatch, and considering we also nuked the Shimakaze in the middle with a good team crossfire. So this should have been a 6-7 on 4 or 5 ships in the middle here, and we're still losing this game. So yeah, Vargas, the guns are pretty weak on this. We'll go over the armor and the things that make the Worcester uniquely Worcester. You guys have seen it before, but I wanted to go back to the teaching moments of this game. And did I play that perfectly? No. Should have realized they were getting this push sooner instead of getting these crossfires here. But our Yamato, instead of just continually kiting, he decided to turn broadside and take all guns from all these ships over here. So Sean did I believe, is Sean still alive? No, he did a decent job of holding the middle, but I think he got crossfired. Is that XY? I don't know. There's a subscriber named XY. I don't know if that's him. Hopefully our team can pull it out. I don't think they're going to be able to. We shall see, though. And again, this is the problem with Legendary's tier, is people just kind of sailing around with not a clue in the world. That's fine. Like, nobody has to, you don't have to try hard every single game, but, like, this is a loss that we could have easily won. We should have won that game. We killed their Shimakaze right off the bat. We had cap control. We did have map control until they flanked us on this A side. And then, people just turning broadside when they don't need to be. And also people, and again, I don't know what happened to this guy. Like, he could have been kiting his butt off. He could have but to have this much health at this point in the game and to still be kiting, I hate that playstyle. It does nothing for the team. All he's doing right now is padding his stats in terms of damage. He is defending the cap, but that is why I don't like the Suzuya and the Mogami and those types of cruisers. Now, did we do this kiting in the back of our map there? Yes, we did. So, I'm not trying to sound like a hypocrite here, but you saw that we were supporting our team while doing it. Is he supporting the team? I don't know. I don't know. You guys can be the judge of that. The Sean added me as a friend. I might have had him. He was smart, intelligent. He made calls that were correct. Okay. Again, there's nothing this guy can do. He's fighting 4 ships. But I just don't like these type of cruisers for this reason, because right now in the game there is zero carry capability. You may get the kill on this guy, but even then we're still down 200 points and they're getting the decap. If he can burn this Monarch too, then and kill the other ships, then maybe. But if these other players were actually smart, they would just stop shooting. Like, there's no reason for them to continually shoot unless he's surface detected. I don't know what the Monarch surface detection is, if it's more than... Yeah, there you go. He just went undetected. Smart play by the Monarch. And again, I don't play every game perfectly, but after 11,000 battles, trends and crossfires and different things like that. If you're not looking at all of these things in the game, like, he doesn't need to shoot there. If you're not looking at least some of these things during the game, then these are the type of things you can use to improve your gameplay. I'm not saying everyone has to be a super unicum, try hard, sweaty every single game, but sailing broadside at the beginning of the map is what are you doing for your team? Are you really having fun if you get detonated in the first 30 seconds? That's how I look at it. Can this game just be over already? This is... I hate... padding stats. It's, in my opinion. I don't know what happened on this flank. Just got the kill. It would have been enough if we had cap control. It would have been enough. So those are plays that could be useful. And he's probably going to get a lot of XP for it. But yeah. 2,000 XP, so I guess he did something on the flank there. Me in second, and then Sean with third. Looks like we had a Yama not playing. I think this guy got dev struck. Our Fletcher died right off the bat, and this guy was alive at the end. Well played to the enemy Yama. Looks like he did a lot of damage. Other than that, there's a gigantic drop-off in XP, which just tells me that it was just not a great performance on either team. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and show you the unique things about the Worcester. You just should know. You do have a 32mm bow, which means you can bow tank those battleships, but the problem is your deck and your superstructure just eat penetrations very easily. I went over this in my Worcester video. Can you load the fucking ship, please? I'm not in a great mood right now with the internet and just terrible teammates. Every time I try and stream, my internet just wants to ruin it. Load the ship! Thank you. But as you can see, if you angled even a slight bit, you will get penetrations on the side of your armor. Where is it? Yeah, 25mm on the side there. So I believe that's where we're getting a lot of our penetrations kiting there. And then, is the stern 32? Yes, it is 32. But at the flat angle, I do believe you can penetrate that. I believe you have to be completely angled. So you need to kind of shimmy your butt there if you want to bounce anything other than Yamato shells with their 32mm plating. And then with the angle of the guns, as you can see, you have to turn a little bit, which exposes that side to kite. So I don't really know why the Worcester is like legendary tier. I feel like the Cleveland should be, but it's still a powerful ship when you can get behind those islands and set those fires. We didn't get too many chances to really cook anybody. We did get the Turpits there for a bit, but other than that, our team just collapsed too quickly to really have any further crossfires. But that is a light cruiser how-to and another look at the Worcester there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it was informative. Just a video I'm saving. It's Memorial Day, so I hope everyone is having a good Memorial Day. I'll save that for the archives sometime. Hey, Aaron out. Peace.